what are some of the risks that people don't understand or don't realize that a poorly managed biofilm have on the entire body? I mean, obviously there's connections to different organs and other kind of diseases, but I don't think people really understand the connection. So is there any kind of risk factors that you've read about or seen or been around that you can talk about as far as poor biofilm management?
Yeah, so probably one of the most well-established links is between microbial overgrowth and pneumonia risk, for instance, are pretty high in certain patient demographics, particularly in long-term care facilities.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, there's also cardiovascular links. So now we're seeing atherosclerosis might be linked directly to certain species, levels of certain species in people's mouths. And then there was a study recently published where they followed 50,000 Americans looking for any risk factors for pancreatic cancer. And funny enough, the number one risk factor in this study, which needs to be repeated, was whether or not someone had high levels of Porphyromonas gingivalis in their mouth.
Wow.
Yep. So it's also been linked to other diseases such as what my grandmother had. So periodontal disease increases the risk significantly for developing certain diseases like rheumatoid arthritis and vice versa.
Right.
There's also data showing chronic kidney disease risk goes way up if you have periodontal disease. And then also for young women, they need to be aware that there's a very strong correlation between gum disease and preterm birth risk.
Oh, wow. So this is a really big deal. It kind of sounds like there really is no part of the body that goes unignored. And obviously, the research is going to be expanding here. But by the sounds of things, a lot of what affect us on a day-to-day basis, maybe even over the course of a decade, make a big difference in longevity, health, just state of mind. It kind of seems like there's a really big link, and there definitely needs to be more research, but it's really interesting how even the reflection of your mouth affects your whole body.
Oh, absolutely.